Hello everybody. I'm Loomis and we're back to Skyrim. Hello Pretzel. How are you doing? You having a good day? Last time was a weird stream. We made friends with dragons and killed our best friend. So, ups and downs. How am I? Ow. I just hit my knee on my desk. That's a start. I think I got like 20 minutes sleep last night, so been better, but we'll get there. My sleep has been awful lately. Ever since I was ill with the flu, my sleep schedule has just disintegrated. But hey, it happens. We'll get it back. Yeah, no worries. Sadly, I'm quite used to it. Hey, last time we met a friendly talking dog who's had a falling out with his master and wants us to help him out. Seems like a pleasant, jovial task, but I'm sure nothing will go wrong. Barbus, yes. He's fallen out with his master, Clavicus Vile, who sounds like a lovely fellow, and I'm sure it's just a misunderstanding. Okay, that's the way I came, I think. So we gotta set up for What's-His-Face's shame. An ancient general's trousers fell down on the eve of battle. I don't think that is the way. Does that just circle around? Bloodlet Throne. When has that been there? I have to go there. That sounds like my kind of place. Okay, this must be the actual road to where I'm trying to go. I know that I've got a horse again. I wonder when I got that. My horses don't tend to last long. At one point I decided I was just going to travel on foot from now on. Yeah, my horses have a tragic tendency to die 30 seconds after I've got them. Like, literally, I've bought a horse, rode to the outskirts of town, and it's been killed and a dragon swooped down and killed my horse. Sometimes I park it up while I go adventuring and come back to find it being eaten by a yeti. Sometimes just a dozen wolves leap out and kill my horse before I can finish dismounting to fight them. I really wish I could buy, like, armor for my horse. That would be nice. Okay, I think this is the, this is Hamer's Cavern, wherein lies his shame. There was horse armor DLC in Oblivion. Where's that for Skyrim? Why would they take that out? Didn't actually provide a buff for the horses, purely cosmetic. Oh, that's less exciting. I spent a good chunk of yesterday with a paintbrush, doing the rabbit shed with some weather-resistant paint before it falls apart on us. And now my hands cramp up when I try and close them around something, such as, say, a game controller. One of the first exploitative DLCs. Nothing that actually affects the game, just cosmetics. Yeah, disappointing. Do I have carpal tunnel? I don't think so. I don't normally get cramps in my hand, but I did after painting the shed, and they're twinging now. Journeying in here to meet up with the doggo is probably meant to be more exciting, but I cleared this place right before I went to see the dog, so there's not a lot going on. Anything we need to identify? Just salt, which... Okay, see if we can make some healing potions. Yeah, I guess not. Let's make some crap. Oh. Hillcat? You want in here? Billy, what are you doing? Hold on a second, my cat's being a jerk. Guys, I'm gonna be right back. Well, just be a moment. Just got herself upset. She's alright now. Let me just turn off Nightbot, however, since we're not currently doing a team stream. Yeah, she times it for when I'm just starting the stream. It's entirely on purpose, I'm sure. Anything else I can make? I think it's just that I'm not used to manual labor. In an ideal world, I'd have people to take care of that for me. So when I spend but you know, in reality, I'm just a starving artist. So when I spend a couple of hours holding a paintbrush, naturally, I've got to complain about it for weeks. Exactly. I'd like to think I'm above this whole manual labor thing, like a peasant. Is this it? Okay, I think this is where the dog wanted us to meet him. Hello? Anybody home? No? Nothing? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I remember this place. There was like an evil shrine here of people praying to this statue. I hope the guy inside the statue won't be upset that I killed all of his evil cultists praying to his evil shrine. Why are you barking? You can talk. Woof. Oh, I get it. I think the guy that was possessing the dog must have left now, so this is just an ordinary dog again? Hello? Can we chat or
By all means, let's hear it. It's the least I could do since you already helped me grant one final wish for my last worshippers. They were
okay.
suffering so from vampirism and begged me for a cure. Then you came and ended their misery. I couldn't have planned it better myself. So, what's your heart's desire? What kind of deal can we strike?
Ooh. The power to crush all before me. Hi Miki, how are you doing? I really want to answer that, but I kind of promised Barbas. Into the civil war that plagues my land. Now I'm going to end that myself by killing everybody involved.
That insufferable pup, forget it. Request denied, no deal. I'm glad to be rid of him, even if it does mean I'm stuck in this pitiful shrine in the back end of nowhere. Well, perhaps there is a way he could earn his place back at my side. Maybe, but no promises. There's an axe. An incredibly powerful axe. An axe powerful enough for me to have quite a bit of fun indeed.
Ooh.
If you bring it to me, I'll grant you my boon. No strings attached, no messy surprises. At least not for you. As I recall,
Reassuring.
it's resting in Rhinerock Burrow. Barbas can lead you right to it. Little Mutt might even earn his place back at my side.
The rueful axe. You good? Glad to hear it. Oh. uh, it just works. Strawberry flavored caramelized popcorn. Yeah, that does sound pretty good. I'm doing okay, thanks. I got very little sleep. I've not slept well for a while. Since I got the flu, my sleep's been a mess. So I got like 20 minutes sleep last night, so you know, I'm doing great. Are you planning on coming down from up there, or?
Clavicus's little Jess. A wizard named Sebastian Lord had a daughter who worshipped her scene.
Oh, her seems a
When the
jerk.
daughter became a werewolf, it drove Sebastian over the edge. He couldn't stand to see his little girl take on such a bestial form. The wizard wished for the ability to end his daughter's curse. Clavicus gave him an axe.
Okay. So, you coming down? Or, oh, okay. There he is. So, is there a shortcut out of here? Silvery bit in it? Is my dermal covering coming loose? People can see that I'm the Terminator. Okay, where are we going now? It's where the computer thinks that my face is part of the green screen. My naturally sea green complexion confuses it from time to time. Oh, are you all the way over there? Alright, fine. We're stopping off at Markarth on the way, though. I want to buy a house. We were going to Rorikstead as well, now that I think about it. Sacrifice bits to myself to summon the Dark Lord. That's my reward. I now have a silvery left cheek.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years. It's not like my poaching is hurting anyone.
This is always one of the most crowded parts of the wilderness. Hey, where did the dog go? Is he gonna meet me there, or whatever? Let's get to Rorikstead before my horse dies again. Flesh of the servant willingly given. Wow, okay. So you cut off your whole hand then. I was expecting you to just like a little bit of skin or something. That would have been more than enough, but okay. Well, we'll see what we can do about this. we got going on here?
Need something?
Hello.
We're traveling to the Shrine of Kinnereth in Whiterun. I hear the Gildergreen is more beautiful than ever since it's been restored. They say that eating the fruit it bears will add years to your life.
Huh, cool.
Until next time.
Oh, hey, Barbas, you caught up, huh? I feel like I should not do this quest, so I can have a magical dog with me all the time. But then again, he'll probably just get killed and then the quest will be stuck. Most people who spend a lot of time around me get killed sooner or later. Okay, horse, yeah, go the opposite direction to the direction I'm pushing on this stick, that's fine. Riverwood, Falkreath, Helgen, okay. None of those are the place I'm going. Let's try this way, straight west. Video games just cannot get the hang of how rabbits move, can they? I'm fighting something apparently. Okay, there's a bear. A bear with a silver garnet ring. Interesting. Oh, anybody see where my horse went? There you are. Huh? What do we got going on here?
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors.
Imperials.
My headquarters is in Solitude.
I have nothing to say to you. Now move along, or I'll order my guards to attack.
Did this guy? I don't think he noticed when I killed his liege. Just kind of strolled along. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Whoop. Anyway, a couple less Imperials to worry about later. I like this path alongside the river. Very pretty. Oh, hold on, there's an island. I should go check that out. Oop.
I've been hunting and fishing in these. It's not like my poaching is hurting anyone.
The Jarl can hardly eat every deer now, can he? There's enough for all of us if you aren't greedy.
I mean, Jarls are notorious for not being greedy. Am I right? What time of day is it? It's like 2 p.m. It's too early to bed down. We'll ride on. Nobody move. Bees. Bees. If you stay still, they won't sting you. Okay. Slowly. Slowly. Run! Also, shout out to the dead deer just randomly floating down the river. Wait, what's that? The heck? Oh, okay.
No sign of it.
Ah! Oh my gosh. Whoop. Dead witch.
It's not like my poaching is hurting anyone. The Jarl can hardly eat every deer now, can he?
That's okay. A poacher sneaking around, a dead witch, and a flame atronach. I don't really understand what went on here.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
Bees! Whose horse is this? Probably that hunter's. Don't want to get stung by bees, we gotta be careful. Oh, okay. And now there's skeleton warriors. What is going on today? Is there something of interest happening over here? An old shrine. Let me steal all the offerings. I bet that absolutely won't make the undead problem worse. Hey Phoenix, how you doing? I work for Balthazar in the general store. Writing patch notes. Okay. All the latest updates. Oh no, there's a bear. Please leave my horse alone. I've gone through too many horses. People are starting to talk. Interesting looking island. Let's go check it out. Typical orc, always eating horses. Oh, hello. Ah, okay. First person for swimming. What we got in here? Oh, come on, I only just went under. Whenever I dive under the water around here, there's always a sunken ship. I guess nodes are not natural sailors. That must be kind of rubbish at it. It's in a river, I think. Pretty big for a river ship, isn't it? It doesn't seem like there's anything interesting on board. Oh, I recognize this place. We already came here once. This is the Shrine of the Lady, right? Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, what we got there? Oh. Thought I was gonna get some pearls. But somebody's looted this place before me. Hey, civilization. Are we in? Okay, no. We're not in Rorikstead already. Found a new place. Ooh.
Here for work? Get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop. A guest? Oh my. We have guests as often as we can, but there aren't a lot of travelers these days. The war keeps people off the roads. We supply Falkreath to the south. Until recently, we supplied Helgen. Falkreath trades with the surrounding holds, and without our wood, they would have trouble keeping their prices low.
Interesting. So, if I wanted to capture Falkreath, hypothetically,
Alright then.
this would be a good place to deny them. Yeesh. This is a nasty little room. Yeah, just contemplating future plans. Without a good supply of wood, they won't be able to make the cheap furniture that they rely on. Pretty soon, the IKEA will close down, and nobody will ever take them seriously again. See, Phoenix done the same line of thought as me. If you want to control Skyrim, first you must control IKEA. Really? I just have to upgrade some of this. Dragonborn turns self in for bounty. Yeah, Dragonborn breaks self out of prison. Is there just... Okay, I guess this is the entirety of this little hamlet. One of the smithing ones that I made legendary before. Orcish armor. This is how we level now. When I level up I take smithing, but then when my smithing gets maxed out I sacrifice it all for archery or what have you. That seems to be the plan. I did make full dragon stuff, but it looked ugly, so I sold it all for vast riches. And then stuck with my ebony stuff. I did fully upgrade all of my ebony stuff. Hopefully at some point I can get Daedric stuff, but that'll probably be next time I'm legendary. Where is my horse? Oh, so there's flowers everywhere here. Nice. Not so far. I've not really been looking, to be fair, although I don't know where I'd look for creatures found outside this universe. I've still just got the one Daedra heart, which I need to take to somebody to complete a quest. In theory, that's my first stop after helping out this delightful doggo. To make sure that I don't accidentally use it. This is a lake. You're right. That massive boat was in this lake. I mean, they couldn't have sailed that up the river. There's waterfalls and everything. Maybe flooding? You think it sailed here when the water levels were higher and got stranded here? This could all have been part of the sea at one point, I don't know. It's for carrying wood. Carrying it where? Can literally go from here to here. The mill's already the closest point to Falkreath. I don't know. There's no river that goes to Falkreath. I don't know. I mean, unless they... I mean, maybe they could sail it up here if this is an easier path through Pine Watch or what have you. But I don't think you need a ship that size. That thing was massive. 3 decks in it and all kinds of stuff. It was not a barge. Thing looked like a coastal vessel. I think I have to assume it's a very old ship from when the water levels were higher. Maybe it was a Jarl's luxury yacht. Actually, that would make sense. If the Jarl of Falkreath had this giant ship on a tiny lake where he just liked to relax. That's absolutely happened in history. Yeah, I think we figured it out, Phoenix. It was the Jarl's party ship on the lake. Warwickstead this way. Yeah, look at me, I'm rich. It makes sense. Help, I'm stuck. The signpost has vanquished me. Why don't you have a ship? Good question. Why don't I have a ship? I should kill somebody and take their ship. There's a whole path down there that I've never been down. Bile Gulch Mine. Have you ever heard of a place less enticing than Bile Gulch Mine? Somewhere to come back to, maybe. Yeah, who has boats? There's boats in... There's a big boat in Dawnstar. I think that's the only coastal city we've seen. Yeah, and the nods, not big sailors. What's going on over there? What's that tall thing? Any boats goes to the capital? The capital of Skyrim or the capital of Tamriel? Yeah, Solitude's on the coast, isn't it? Yeah, you probably got a lot of boats going through there. So I can probably get a boat in Solitude once I've cleared out the population. Gijukar's Monument. Gijukar's Monument. What's the deal with this place? Orcish shield and an iron sword. Yeah, I was welcome in Solitude. Well, if I was welcome in Solitude, I'd have much less of an excuse to go in and kill them all so I could take one of their ships. So, you know, there's that. I guess it's just an old monument. Doesn't really seem like I can interact with it. Oh hey, the moon's rising. Doesn't look full, so I'm probably okay. I don't really know how my latest curse works. Probably shouldn't stand there and stare directly at the moon to try and determine whether I'm okay to stare directly at the moon or not. Coyotes! Uh-oh. Well, this is the end for this horse. Oh, okay. I thought there was 2 wolves, but one of them was actually my dog. But, oh no!
I shall not fall. True dragon will not.
I say how it's a good thing I noticed in time that that dog was on my side, but now there's cultists, so I guess we're occupied. Okay, there's still some on our way. Did this guy have those fancy robes as well? Go on then. Where's this last one hiding? Who's Mirak? I need to look into this whole cult thing. Then again, as long as they're providing me with free deliveries of experience and cultist robes, you know, no rush. Is that my horse up there? Oh, what do we got here? Imperials.
I cannot best you.
Oh. Good work, doggo. Things get exciting out at night. Suddenly it's real crowded. Oops. I may have shot my dog in the head. I don't think there's really a mercy mechanic in this game. Hey, another Dark Brotherhood note. I'm collecting them. Another thing I should probably look into some point, I guess. Man, traveling the roads is rough at night. It's like non-stop. Suddenly everybody comes crawling out of the woodwork. Here we go, is this Rorik's dead? Rorik's dead or not, I'm having that weed. There we go. Oh, now what? What gives? Why are you hassling me? I don't have a Whiterun bounty. Come on, doggo, let's get out of here. We'll approach more carefully and see what happens. No? Guess I'm not being left with a lot of choice. Excuse me? You wanna like fire the bow? Why are you not firing the bow? Why can't I fire my bow? Okay. Now I can. $1,000 bounty removed from Whiterun. Great. What gives? Why did they attack me? Well, the important thing is that nobody will know it's me when they find a pile of bodies outside on the night that I, the Dragonborn, greatest warrior in the land, arrived.
It just feels right somehow, having this new life as an adventurer. Good to see you again.
How would you like to hire a brave, if untested, mercenary? Lead the way. Let's get going then.
There we go. This is why we came to Rorikstead.
If you need a meal or room, sure thing. It's yours for a day.
This is the only place I know where we've still got a living friend.
Right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Maybe the guards were attacking the dog? Is it illegal to be a dog in
Need a meal
Rorikstead?
or room, I've got both.
Good day, friend. No problem. How can I help?
I need to get you some good gear, I guess. What have I got in stock? A dwarven greatsword of freezing. Some ebony stuff. Whatever suits you, I guess. Do you use a shield? Maybe you would if you had one, I don't know. Okay, we'll see what we can make for you
Let's
later.
get going then.
Still don't know why those guards attacked me. Because I was stealing wheat? I didn't get a bounty for stealing wheat.
What? What did I do? I told you to weed the garden by sunset, and you didn't do it. Now you're in big trouble. Papa told you to do that, not me. Now leave me alone. If you beat up my sister, Sissel, I won't help. I wish I could be an adventurer like you, and go wherever I want.
You and me, we're the... Do yourself a favor and don't have children. They're good for nothing at all.
Okay.
If you've got some business in Rorikstead, you should start by speaking to Joanne.
Joanne.
Until next time.
Oh my, what happened here? Yeah, maybe just have better children.
So nice to have pleasant company for a change.
Do I have some business in Rorikstead? Not that I know of. Maybe I should find this Joanne anyway.
I got enough trouble, so don't go adding to them.
Oop. Okay, it's just Eric. Do you know a Joanne?
Be careful.
Jeez, what did I do? It's one of you two, Joanne. Who's in charge around here? I don't know. It's probably not important. Well, Warwick told me to go see Joanne, but I don't know who or what Joanne is.
Do yourself a favor and don't have children. They're good for nothing at all.
Duly noted. Have you tried teaching them, have you tried giving them swords and things as children and then raising them to use as cannon fodder? Like, it's a long play, but I'm hoping that by the time I've run out of hireable mercenaries, some of my kids will be old enough to go into battle. You gotta think ahead of time when you're the Dragonborn. Vorstag? Yeah. I did too. He was a good guy. Yeah, rip Vorstag. Technically lost another lady as well. So I went back to, after Vorstag died, I went to Whiterun because there was a lady there who said she'd join me if I wanted. After I spoke to her before and she said she'd be willing to join me in my adventures, but I already had Vorstag. So I went back there to see if I could hire her. Except as soon as I walked into the tavern, she screamed, "Die, orc filth," and tried to kill me. Yeah, so I killed her, because I didn't really have much choice. And the moment she died, a messenger appeared next to me. And gave me a letter from her saying that saying that I was one of the beneficiaries of her will, and had inherited 100 gold. So I don't know. Yeah. Liked me enough to name me in her will, but not enough to not try and kill me? I don't know. It was the instant she died as well, the messenger appeared and gave me her will. There was no pause. Yes, some sort of elaborate roleplay would honestly make more sense than would make as much sense as anything. Maybe she really wants me to have that 100 gold, but was embarrassed to give it to me herself? I don't know. I need to get my new guy some colourful armor. He looks just like a bandit right now. I almost shot him. When we get to Malakarth, I'll make him some dwarven gear. Some nice golden stuff. Easy to spot. Uh-oh. Saber cats normally travel in packs. Oh, my bow of animus isn't charged. Oh, whoa, what the? Guys, my horse is fighting a mammoth. The heck? I didn't think mammoths were aggressive. What did we do to it? Was it working with the saber cats? Like, I thought saber cats were solitary creatures, but those were working as a group. Is it possible the saber cats have learned the value of alliances? From now on, the world will face legions of saber cats backed up by mammoth heavy infantry. The greatest war for survival begins here. I'm not sure if even the saber cats can calm the bloodlust of the bears. Bears are almost as angry as mud crabs. Oh. We've encountered the saber cat rearguard. Pet, sleep and sit around all day, eats primarily berries and fish, is still stronger, faster, more agile and happy than you. I mean, are you saying you wouldn't be happy with that lifestyle? I mean, yeah. Most elaborate fantasy scenarios I can conceive of end with the question, but would there be Wi-Fi? How good is the internet? Oh my gosh. Can I travel for 5 seconds without a combat encounter? Clearly no. Starting to think that, Phoenix. I'm spending more time getting off and on the horse than I'm saving by riding the thing. I'm this close to giving up on horses. Did you go through there, or? The dog's up there somehow, I think. I'm not sure how the dog got up there, though.
That your best, huh?
Like, I don't think you're supposed to be able to get up there without going through the fort. Are you?
I'll gladly choose myself.
Let's go inside, guys. Just climb up there like sensible people.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
Oh, who are you fighting now? Give me back my arrow. Did you have one of those valuable headdresses? Sure. Not actually as valuable as I remember, but whatever.
Why won't you die?
You having some trouble over there, Eric? I don't think we're in combat, are we? Eric? Where are you? What's going on?
Dead and buried.
Who are you arguing with? I guess I knew he was a rookie when I hired him. Damn kid's never worked before in his life. Oh. A golden Debella statue. That's random. I think I was supposed to be stealing one of these for another mission. In Markarth, no less. Maybe I don't need to steal it now? Weird. Ow. Oh. I keep finding the dog miles ahead of us, just slaughtering enemies. Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you, the Dragonborn comes with a voice-wielding power of the ancient Nord arts. Believe, the Dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes. Beware, the Dragonborn comes. For the darkness has passed, and the legend yet grows. You'll know, the Dragonborn's come. Alex, hey, how you doing? Thank you, thank you. I've truly missed my calling. I am doing pretty good. No sleep, so business as usual. But otherwise, doing alright. Trying to get to Markarth, but the roads are really busy this time of year. Can't go 30 seconds without getting into a combat encounter. Buzz, hey! First stream in 10 years? Yeah, sad but true. Age has taken its toll over me. How you doing, Buzz? It's good to hear from you. This place is so dark. I need to light some torches. Wait, a bunch of dead people? Have I already been this way? Make my face a green screen? Maybe? If I set it to my approximate skin tone, then sure, but I don't know how well that would actually work in practice. Oh, he's fighting a boulder. I think it would mostly result in my face fading in and out. Which could still look kinda cool. You got a mix stand? Nice. Worse for the JoJo stands.
Huh?
I understand that reference. Or rather, I suspect that it's a reference to a thing that I've heard of. Which is a lot like understanding it. And a new controller? Nice. You got a PS4 one, huh? If it'll actually work with stuff, then that's great. The only reason I use an Xbox controller is that a lot of Steam things reject PlayStation 4 ones. Tell Steam that your PS4 controller is a Steam one? Can you? I'm intrigued to hear more. Give me your heart! So when I've tried it before, it puts buttons in random places, such as right analog stick down being square button.
you there? Are you here to kill me? Slay the mighty Lowgrove?
Yeah, fair enough, Buzz.
It's tied and helpless.
I forgot about you.
Rescue. No one knew where I was.
We're
when
supposed
I
to
was
be
taken.
bullying him into helping out one of the Daedra.
So, the king of corruption sends his messenger to challenge me. Very well. I will meet with Ball, and I will venerate his altar in Boethiah's name as I did before. Cut me loose, minion of the Hated One. I need to get to Markarth. Oh, freedom. Now get out of my way. I have a task to attend to.
Okay. You alright there? You having a bit of a problem? Something not quite right? Watcher of Stones. Yeah. I look forward to his inevitable betrayal.
The Forsworn are strange men. They fight to reclaim Markarth, but they live like savages. Huh?
What quest am I doing? I am going to... Well, I'm heading up here to fetch the Rueful Axe to help out this dog, this talking dog. But I want to stop off in Markarth along the way because I want to buy a house there. I don't know where the talking dog went. He'll show up again, I'm sure. There was another archer around here somewhere outside who I was trying to get to, but I don't know where he is now. Maybe we got him. Whoop. Hey, Eric. Did you just, like, walk down? Because A, that was kind of fast, and B, like a peasant. Nah, I find fast travel kind of boring. Breaks my immersion. Means I don't get the genuine Skyrim experience of being attacked by 35 dragons every time I walk down the road. Help improve your reflexes. You gotta get that Twitch gaming, Phoenix. Hey Eric, you seen my horse anywhere? Ah, there it is. It definitely feels that way. I can't get to a store without being attacked by saber cats and mammoths. They're working together now, by the way, guys. I've been attacked by mass groups of saber cats and mammoths. A classic Phoenix. Way to Markarth, cool. Guys, I don't want to get ahead of myself. We're almost at our destination and our horse hasn't died yet. This is unheard of. Still time, though.
This doesn't concern you, citizen. I am a Tholmor Judiciar on important business that you are interfering with. We're making sure your Emperor wasn't lying to his elven masters when he agreed the Empire would give up false gods and foolish beliefs. Now, go away. Move along. You're interfering with official Tholmor business. It's immoral to worship a man, and it's also illegal. A faithful Imperial citizen would know that. Perhaps there's something you wish to confess.
Refill my mug. The Velka guy is a lot more likable. Oh. There goes my summon while I'm...
Incorrect. You can worship whatever gods you like, but Talos is a man. Only a heretic would think otherwise. And so you will die a heretic's death.
Walk away.
I mean, this guy is a magic dude as well. It's so much easier to hit the enemy with your bow in melee combat. Oh, yeah, I misread what you were saying. Sorry, Phoenix. Yeah, the two of us engage in melee. Got lots of slow? Yeah, I'm a time mage. Time dances to my tune.
It just feels right somehow. Having this new life as an adventurer. It's what I was meant to do. Problem? How can I help?
Yeah, take all this junk that I found. If you want to use any of it, feel free. I can actually equip the wooden sword? That's entertaining. We'll make you some better stuff when we get into town.
You lead, I'll follow.
For now, at least you look kind of hilarious. Yeah, I got that 40 eggs a day reflex powers. On account of how I can't hit anything unless I can't hit anything that's moving, so I have to stop time to be able to fight. It's not a question of whether we could. It's a question of we had to. Think you found your game of the year? Skyrim Elder Scrolls Special Edition? Well, it's an obscure pick, but I mean... I suppose that's possible. Where's... Hold on. Well, it doesn't say I failed it. It's just occurring to me I've not seen the dog in a while, but I'm sure he'll catch up. Is this one of the mines? Take a quick look and check if there's stuff to mine in here. I don't think there is. It'd be nice to have some materials going into town. Gotta raise some funds. Yeah, this is not a mine. Also, here's the dog. Cool. We didn't lose him. That's quite the name. Have you 100%'d it yet, Alex? What do you people have against horses? Rolled chicken. Still gotta buy it? And it's already Game of the Year, huh? Yeah, the cover art must be fantastic. What are you doing down there? I think I had a quest to clear out this mine at one point. I don't know if I ever turned it in, but it keeps getting uncleared out. Turns out that just wiping out everybody in a place once doesn't stop people from going back there again.
Sword or mace over a pickaxe any day.
Nobody asked you. Although I do miss Dragon's Dogma, where if you encountered any kind of material and your people had a pickaxe in their inventory, they'd just go fetch it for you. Dragon's Dogma really was the pinnacle of allies. Stole everything that's not nailed down, took a pickaxe through all the walls. Frequently reminded me that wolves fear flame. There doesn't appear to be any metal in here. This place is tapped out. I mean, fair, I hired this guy to be a mercenary. Not a all-purpose servant. I think he's within his rights to say, no, I'm not swinging a pickaxe all day for your current wages. We'd have to renegotiate that. Has this place just not respawned since last time I was here, like 6 weeks ago? There's a lot of places that look like they should have iron. Need to make a Dragon's Dogma 2. Yeah. I think they announced that they're working on it, but there's like no release dates or anything. Hopefully they don't take too many cues from the DLC, if they do make a second one, because the DLC was terrible. Is there anything in left hand mine? I mean, there's a nerd route, so it already feels worthwhile. Have I turned off too early? I think I've turned off too early. Where does this one lead then? I'll lead to Force 1 territory. Main thing I want from Dragon's Dogma 2 is that I always felt like the allies were a little bit quiet in Dragon's Dogma. Not enough dialogue for my liking. Maybe if the teammates could talk a little bit more about what they're doing and the things going on.
You work hard, Tigra. Glad you have stayed with us.
I'm grateful, Skyrim.
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
I'm one of the miners. Plenty of ore to dig up around here.
Okay, looks like there's actual ore in this one. Well, it's an iron mine, so if I had to guess, they probably mine iron. Well, are you doing this again? How did we fix this last time? Did I have to sit down or something? Sat on a bench?
Don't have much to say to you. Got work.
Yeah, perhaps dialogue for every single item that they encounter. That would be good. Some mushrooms are poisonous, but not this one. Some mushrooms are poisonous, master, but not this one. Some mushrooms are poisonous, master, but not this one. That's what I want from Dragon's Dogma
It's
2.
amazing how much work goes into the little things, isn't it? I'm just here to mine. Got ore to dig.
Could I get you to stand up? I think your chair might fix,
Oh, did you need something?
Yeah, I need your chair. Look, all iron is currently intangible to me. It's very inconvenient. I just need a place to sit down and reset my animation.
Need something?
It's only happening because all Nords are so lazy. Typical Nords, always sitting in chairs.
Brilliant.
That's brilliant. Your face is brilliant.
I'm just here to dig. Not much else to talk about.
Your mum's brilliant. Really respect her research. Alright, I'm getting out of this mine. There's nothing I can do here.
Huh?
Now I remember. You're that new member of the Companions. So, you what? Fetch the mead?
I don't really have anything to do with the Companions.
Can I help you?
What if the Forsworn come? You should speak with my husband. Skaggy runs
Don't
everything.
have much to say. Unless you're here to mine metal.
I am here to mine metal. Just need to change my animation first. Alright. Let's go see if we can mine now.
Cast your fancy magic someplace else. No lollygagging.
Here we go. Look, our character's got back problems, okay? Sometimes we need to sit down for a bit before we start doing a lot of work with a pickaxe. That's just life.
I'm one of the miners. Plenty of ore to dig up around here. Don't have much to say to you. Got work. Yes?
Alright. Turn this all into gold, turn it into jewelry. We should be able to make a pretty sweet haul once we get there.
Work in places like this.
We'll be legendary crafters again in no time.
I'm just here to mine.
This guy has chosen some very bold positioning. Don't lean forwards, you're gonna lose an eye.
Oh, did you need something?
It's amazing how much work goes into the little things, isn't it?
Dink. I wonder what the dog thinks. Archmage in dog form, servant to a Daedra, joins forces with the Dragonborn to uncover the lost Rueful axe. Pauses along the way to spend some time mining and making jewelry. buys and decorates a house. Like, are we gonna be getting that axe anytime soon, or should I get accustomed to flopping down by the fire? Lounging on the porch on the warm summer evenings. Well, we made it anyway. Is that a horn? Never really looked at these amulets before. There we go. Ready for town. Is this the house where the Daedra was? This person is busy. Not really willing to talk to me, I guess.
But I have my own champion this time, Logroth.
Ooh.
What? You? Mortal, I give you my mace in all its rusted spitefulness. Crush the spirit from Logroth's bones. Make him bend to me.
Okay. Excuse me. Barbas, can you get out of the way? I'm trying not to hit my allies here, but you're not making it easily.
I won't bend. Never. I won't bend. You mortals and your frail, limp, pathetic bodies. Try it again. You call that a... Never should have come. No more. No more. I submit, Molotov. I submit. You bend to me.
Okay. Eric, you can stop hitting him with an axe now.
Lend your soul to me. Yes. You forsake the weak and pitiful Boethia. Yes. You're mine now.
He's fallen out of the cave that he was in. He's desperately trying to get back in.
The mace of Molegbal. I give you its true power, mortal. When your enemies lie broken and bloody before you, know that I will be watching. Now, I have a soul in oblivion that needs claiming. Take care of the house while I'm gone.
It's good that we meet nice people every now and then. They're not all Nords. Use altar? Guess it doesn't do anything? No. So we got a mace. I'm not really into one-handed weapons, sadly. I was hoping it would be two-handed. Command Dark Reaper? Hi. Yeah, I've never played this before. It's my first time playthrough. Hi, how are you doing? 25 points of stamina, 25 points of magic, 18 base damage? That's terrible. Filling a soul gem is the only interesting thing about this. That's disappointing. I keep selling my soul to the Daedra for all these horrific artifacts, and none of them are actually much good. Oh well, once I've got the house I can put it into storage. Don't like how enemies scale, don't like how magic items scale. I guess maybe if I'd done this earlier it would have been a better mace. Although I think the Axe of Whiterun was a better mace than that. Don't like how enemies scale, don't like how magic items scale, don't like dungeon design, don't like quest design, don't like art direction, don't like level selection. Then I Don't Like Skyrim by Dr. Seuss.
Has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms.
Now here's a woman I'm glad to see.
This is the Silver Blood Inn. I'll let you... Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
And yet you spent 10,000 hours playing it.
Right this way.
My daughter
Being an
Adara is
apprentice
going
is
to be
great.
a fine
I get to swing
salesman
a hammer
when
at
she's
things.
older.
I did think that was going to end with a twist. Buzz. You like playing things you don't like? I assumed there was going to be a twist at the end about how you can't stop playing Skyrim.
This is the Silver Blood Inn. I'll let you figure out who owns it by yourself. If I can't get you, take a look.
What junk can I sell you? I'll sell you some of these rubbish arrows.
Remember, ale is cheaper than blood in Markarth.
Don't mind the yelling. My turn.
What level am I? I am level 42.
Always going at each other.
Good
Why
to see
can't
you
the
again,
men in
friend.
the city leave me alone?
I'm gonna be a silversmith.
I said
like
all
my
you
mother and father.
backfire. Give a crippled worker a helping hand.
I work silver, like my father, and his father before him.
What can I do for you?
I oversee Barcart smelter. Worker
Let's
gets
see.
out of
I
line.
finally got the ability that lets me sell stuff to everybody. So I think I'm gonna go make a ton of jewelry.
These workers always complain.
So I want to buy the house here, and I want to make my new assistant some armor. Heavy armor and archery has been my combat stats. I spent most of my time doing crafting in this game, though. I actually made my smithing skill legendary. Yeah, to be Dark Souls 3 after Bloodborne. And then maybe Sekiro, if nobody can talk me out of it. We'll see. Heavy armor summoner mage. Sounds cool. Bloodborne? It's alright. I've finally managed to reach an actual outside the city area. I think I'm at the entrance to the Healing Church Cathedral, although I'm not 100% sure. Cannot detect whether I play Vimper or not. What's Vimper? Yeah, I'm glad to be out of the city in Bloodborne. I am not a city person. Those walls were starting to close in on me. Oh, vampire? No, I'm not a vampire. In fact, I'm a werewolf, so I'm the opposite of a vampire. I just like this dress. There's a cure for vampirism? Yeah, isn't it just praying at a shrine? Like how you cure everything else? Also, hi, Enantor and Hafkus? How are you both doing? Became a werewolf when you wasn't looking? Yeah, I mean, kind of. Well, there's... I've not got the werewolf disease, but I'm wearing this... I've got this cursed ring of Hircine that causes the wearer to randomly become a werewolf, so... So I guess I'm a werewolf now. I started getting attacked by vampires the moment I got it. So I assume that I'm now fighting for the werewolves in the Shadow War, you know? I'd love to finish that, but the quest glitched out, so I'm wearing this ring forever. It's cool, I'm a werewolf now. It's never actually triggered, though. I don't know if I have to be staring at a full moon for it to actually happen. Yeah, annoying for them. And also for my bank balance, I guess. See what stuff I can make while I'm here. kinda wanna buy up some dwarven stuff. I should probably not waste my iron and steel, to be honest. Yeah, I'm mostly just curious to see where this goes. I could be making some arrows, couldn't I? Well, I've got the firewood in my inventory. I mean, losing the ring slot is definitely the most annoying part about it.
Blade? Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
But I'm kind of hoping that I don't know. I'm just kind of hoping that it would at some point be exciting to randomly turn into a monster and cause mayhem. So far it's not happened, but we'll see. Maybe things will still go horribly wrong yet. I'm on PC, but I'm using a console controller. And call it a challenge run? Yeah, I guess. An NPC that I need friendly is permanently aggroed Buzz. Technically, I could complete the quest if I were to kill him, but he's not done anything to me. If I wait a week, most people chill out. Yeah, I'm not using console commands though. If the game breaks, I'll just roll with it. That's what I did, Hefkers, but Sinding is permanently aggroed on me. In one of the fights, I cast a healing spell on him, and he tried to kill me as a result. So now he just runs around yelling about how there's not enough, how we still need to wipe out all of the hunters together. And then attacks me every time I get too close. I'm not gonna kill the dude, he's my friend. He's in that one, he's trapped in that one little area, he's not hurting anybody. Just gotta deal with it. I can stand his attacks. His attacks do very little to me. I've killed all of the hunters there, but I can't talk to him to progress the quest. Because he just aggroes. If you wait a week, most people chill out. Maybe if I go back now, he'll have calmed down. But at the time, he was not very coherent. That's pretty much how it went down, Dark Reaper. I don't think I've got an illusion calm spell. I'll try going back to him again in a bit, at some point, and see if anything's changed. But it seemed like he was re-aggroing when I approached. Because he'd calm down and let me walk around, and then suddenly he'd suddenly get really angry again and attack me again. Healing, yeah, healing seems to be considered to be an attack, which is bizarre. Serves me right for trying to save his life, I guess.
Careful with the men you pick, dear. He said he loved me. Real men prove their love. Words are as empty as the air they run through.
See if we can make some stuff while we're here. His undead healing spells will hurt him. He's a werewolf though, so I wouldn't think that he'd be considered undead. He seemed considerably alive. Unless werewolves are undead in this universe, and I just didn't know that. But yeah, it seemed like for whatever reason he considered being healed to be an offensive action. Try healing a Draugr? Would that bother them? I wouldn't have considered Draugr to be undead either.
There's so much to learn about the shop. I'll never get it all straight.
Well, look at you. If only everyone acted like you did.
Getting chased around your shop with a by their own dog?
Leave me alone.
They don't really heal. Huh. I guess they have their own ways of healing? Oh wait, yeah, no, Draugr are the zombies from the old tombs, aren't they? I'm thinking of what's the other thing that begins with D? The things that aren't gods. Daedra, yes. Yes, thank you. I was thinking of Daedra. Yeah, Draugr are obviously undead.
Stop moping about, girl.
I hadn't tried healing them, but it makes sense that they wouldn't be happy about it.
How could I let him use me like that?
We all get used, dear. It's living with it that makes you a woman.
Yeah, I'd have been surprised if werewolves were undead.
A little bit of old reach magic can cure whatever ails you.
I can't wait until I get whatever quest line explains why I can forge numbers in every business ledger in the game.
Not scared of an old woman now, are you?
There's no interface spoiler there at all. The fact that I keep finding business ledgers with forged numbers flashing over it. Really tempted to spoil what, the ledger thing? Is it something painfully obvious that I'm missing? If you want a snack, you've got to encode it carefully so it doesn't give away any clues to me while you and the others laugh at me. How do you yeah, you run out of things you want to do. I guess there's not really an ending to this. I don't really know myself. Is there no point at which the credits roll? And then the game continues anyway?
I was such a fool. How could I let him use me like that?
We all get used, dear. It's living with it that makes you a woman.
Someday. Someday I'll figure out what else you can do with salt. Stevester, hi. The stream is literally a safe space? Yeah, I guess. I mean, if I feel like somebody's making people feel unsafe, I'd probably be doing something about that. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna play until I feel like there's nothing left that I want to do. So I'm probably gonna do all the DLCs and what have you.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Brian Prime 917, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day. Oh, also it was you saying that you finished all the major stuff then played till 150. Sorry, I missed that was a new person. Yeah, how are you doing? Called Horde Skyrim Edition. Is that like an arena mode, or? Got anything left I can make healing potions with, or can I just chuck everything into randoms? Oh, Hoarders. Yeah, I've only got the one house at the moment, but it is filled with a lot of junk. It's mostly crafting materials, to be fair. Various Daedric artifacts of legendary power. Stuff like that shoved in cupboards. Should really just throw them out. Okay, I don't think I've got any. I've still got some wheat. Is there anything that I can make a healing potion with, or should I just throw stuff everywhere? Fortify health? Alright, whatever. Just make potions, sell potions now then. I'll have to have a look for it then. At some point. Just added lore-friendly mods. Yeah, I'd probably look into some mods if I was to play this again. But I didn't want to use any for the first time through, you know? Wanted to get the incredibly intended experience. The stuff that happens in this game is so intentional. I don't use the craft list. Huh. I kind of forgot this was here. Look at that. Well, that's a much easier way to make healing potions.
He said he loved me. Real men prove their love. Words are as empty as the air they run through.
I never cease to amaze you. Thank you, Phoenix. It's kind of you to say so. I try my best. Hard to tell whether I'm doing it on purpose or not. Good. It's absolutely intentional. It's all a disguise. If I do stupid stuff all the time on purpose, and people don't notice when I do it by accident. That's how I got through school. Although I think this way around is maybe easier for making 3-ingredient potions. Just to sell more. Exactly, Phoenix. So I have to be very careful to never give that away. Right, let's see how much of this stuff she can afford to buy off of me.
The hags. Take a look.
So I should have bought all her ingredients before doing that. Oh well. Not too late. I'll buy all this stuff for next time. Give me all you got. Certain follower mods that you add for comedic purposes only. For your traveling companions? There's definitely more that could be done with them. Sky UI. Okay. I don't really know what mods are actually out there, to be honest, but given how wonky this game is, I can see it being not super difficult to make some pretty decent mods to it.
Now, you let me know if you need a cure or anything else.
Like, just gonna throw this out there. I mean, at the start of the game, there's like a dragon that comes out of the sky. And I've just been thinking, you know, how much better the game would be if that was Thomas the Tank Engine instead. Better story. Sounds like the most interesting part. I haven't seen that mod, but I've heard a lot about it. And to be fair, people will make that mod for any game in any game in existence. I've yet to find a game that people won't mod to have Thomas the Tank Engine in it.
What do you need? Staying safe, I hope.
No difficulty with that. Oh, is the follower mod to have lots of followers? I mean, I don't necessarily want an army of them, but I was a little disappointed when I found I could only have one. Absorb the train souls. Become the fat controller. Mod where you shoot an arrow and it goes pew pew. These all sound good. Honestly, I don't know how I'm getting through the game without them. Anything that needs to be taken apart? No. Just make some junk then. XP is XP. Immersive mods sound good. That's the sort of stuff that I'd probably actually get. Yeah, survival mode actually, that would be good, because as it stands, you never have to eat anything in game, and that could add a lot more to the traveling experience. Horses are all My Little Ponies. You will be the source of all confusion and delay. There's definitely a lot more stuff they could do with the horses. Horses in this game are kind of frustrating. Oh, I'm almost at 100 enchanting. Nice. Killable children. I'm glad somebody's finally given us what we really want.
Good. So you wish to master the arcane arts?
Wait, is this guy sold out already? I thought this guy normally had tons of money. Oh, that's disappointing.
Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Give me some soul gems. I'll sell you more junk in exchange. Crashing the economy on magic rings. All spiders are Spider-Man. Optimus Prime is a follower. You have a mod just to keep Lydia out of your bedroom. Oh, now we're talking.
Oh, goodbye.
I'm sick of Lydia. Every time I go home, she's just sat in my bedroom. I've not seen her get out of that chair in months. I think she's fused to it at this point. I keep telling her to get her own job, to get a real job, to get out of my house, but you know. So far, no success. Have I been to Riften? I don't think I have. Is Riften the one in the far southeast? Windhelm. Riften. No, I've not been to Riften yet. I've heard a lot of people talking up Riften, though. Maybe it's somewhere I should make my way. Yeah, I'll get there sooner or later.
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
That's the museum.
Be careful.
You be careful. Get out of my way.
The Forsworn have been spotted to the north near Bruca's Leap Redoubt.
Seen a working room as soon as you come into the house. Guys, easy on the spoilers.
Good to have you by my side, friend. I need reliable.
Remember that it's a blind playthrough.
As his house call, Igman's security is my chief concern.
I'm Igman's uncle as well as his steward. Splendid. There's a house available right now.
I'll take
Wonderful.
it.
Here is the key to your new home. I'll be glad to help you. There are many ways to improve your home, provided you have the coin. And of course, don't forget to consult your home decorating guide for descriptions of the decorations you can buy. Now, what would you like to purchase?
Can I have an enchanting lab? I bet some of these are mutually exclusive, mind. Let me get the bedroom at least.
I'll make the arrangements. Next time you visit your house, your new furnishings will be in place. I'll be glad. And
Actually,
of course, now, what would you like to purchase?
Can I afford the children's
Very
bedroom?
well. I'll make the arrangements. Next.
Those are the two important ones. The stuff we can work on. Hi, JJP. This is not modded. This is just the basic version. Uncle Shio's loading screens? Tell me more. Dining table. Extra dining area. Okay, yes, you can either have an alchemy lab or a children's bedroom. But you can have an enchanting lab. I was expecting that to fill the same slot as the others. Wait, don't get the children's bedroom yet?
Your house, your new furnishings will be in place.
The title doesn't really say vanilla.
I advise Igmund the same way I advised his father. Caution, caution, caution.
I must have been with petty thievery and rock and rolls. It's been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
Yeah, I do whatever looks interesting. I've not done a lot of the main quest stuff.
I'm the Jarl's personal boss.
Oh, is this who I was supposed to be delivering the Daedra's heart to?
Pieces for a fair price.
I have your Daedra's heart, if you ever wish to see it again. Meet me at the docks at midnight. Come alone.
Good. I prefer using water to cool my metal, but it's what the Jarl wants. Here, some of my best armor. Wear it well. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Yeah, it's hard to explain how far I've gotten when you can do stuff in any order. I've wandered around the map doing strange things. Some extra ebony armor. Maybe I could give that to my new follower. I was gonna make him some dwarf gear. I guess it's bright and yellow and helps me figure out where he is and not accidentally shoot him. There's a main quest? Not even started it. Yeah, no, it probably would have been sensible to play using the basic patches first, but... yeah, I just wanted to play it this way, first time through. Alduin? Oh yeah, I don't know. Let me put on my other lamp and see if that helps. Sometimes my webcam decides that it thinks my face is part of the green screen and tries to show the background through it. It's actually doing it worse now. Okay. Some days it happens, some days it doesn't. I don't really understand what makes the green screen do that. I over-brighten my face? I mean, the room's not well lit now, and it's still happening a little. I mean, I have the same lighting every day, and sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. Aim it, what, like aim the light at the screen behind me? Yeah, maybe I'll play around with it later. What other stuff have you got in stock? Yeah, all this junk. I'll make some crafts.
For your help, I'm sending word to the Orc strongholds that you're to be trusted. You should be welcome there now.
Was I not trusted in the Orc strongholds already? What have I done to them? Oh. Accidentally stole his hammer. Oh well. Trying to turn it into dreads? Yeah. I don't know if I could ever actually go for having dreadlocks. I've had my hair like this for a long, long time though. Do what you did, shave it all off because you're bald? I thought you were bald because you shaved it all off. Were you actually going a little bald and that's why you got rid of it, Buzz? Dang it, you're right. I should have dreadlocks to inspire dread. It's the logical course of action.
It just feels right somehow. Having this new life.
Just lock in that dread.
Problem? How can I help?
So I already cleared out that other guy of money, right?
May your next fight bring you victory, friend. I'm the Jarl's. Take a look.
And hippies. About time they got a real job. Oh no, he does have some gold left. Okay, let's sell him some more junk then. Yeah, I think if I was going balding, I'd probably just shave all my hair off as well. No point going half and half. That's what Captain Picard did. Shaved his hair off when he was 16 because he was going bald. I think it might have been before that.
Until next time. The Empire has always been good.
First, I thought I'd miss farming. Problem? How can I help?
All this junk that we've got. Okay, so he didn't replace the ebony armor, the elven armor with ebony armor, so I guess this guy prefers light armor. Yeah, carry all these iron ingots so I can actually move. So I guess I'll have to make a suit of light armor for him. Bald on top, dreads on the side. Maybe I could pull off a Klingon look. What do you think?
Let's get going then.
I know Klingon? I know of Klingons. The classic Klingons from the show always had the high foreheads and the dreadlocks, right? I don't know the language, if that's what you're asking. Learn to speak it and wear my hair like them. Yeah, I think I could pass for a Klingon.
I had you figured for a mage. Spells and incantation.
Yeah, right.
What? Oh, this new armor fits me. No problem. How can I help?
Here, have this magic amulet. Is it better than my... No, it's about the same as my magic amulet. Okay.
Let's get going then.
Ugh, I do not like that helmet. Oh well, we'll make you some better light armor at some point. Do you think people would show up to watch a Klingon streamer?
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else. Wish I could afford a house that nice.
What, Vindrel Hall? Did I? I bought a place. Hey, I'd have bought a cheap one if I could. I just want a place to put my stuff.
Out of my way, outsider.
You'd probably get a few people in at least, right, Phoenix? Have I heard the one about the frog? Tell me more, Buzz. Quapla! Okay, what we got going on in here? So this must be the kid's bedroom. So we can rescue some more street children and train them how to fight. If I goes into a bank and says, "Give me a loan, please." I don't remember any creepy kids. Or at least any kids that are creepier than normal. Oh, look at this place. This is a dump. I have to do a lot of polishing up here. Luna Mothwing? Why are there mothwings in my dinner? On the Great Collapse. This is the Great Collapse of my house. Well, he says, "Hello, my name's Patty. What's your name, please?" Log replies, "I'm Kermit." Like the Kermit? Nah, my dad's Mick Jagger. My dad, Mick Jagger, liked the Muppets, so I'm named after him. A sweet roll. We must guard it with our life. I need to get myself a Thane here so that they can guard my sweet roll. Do you have collateral? And the frog hands over a small silver elephant. So she heads to her and the manager is like, "Yo, what's up, Miss Whack?" And she explains the situation and the bank manager muses for a bit, then replies. It's a knick-knack, paddywhack, give the frog a loan. His old man's a rolling stone. You win this round, Burzum. But I'll be back. I like this place comes with a lot of dagger racks. Storing all my daggers in. Build up a dagger collection. I'm not sure if Phoenix can ban you since you're both mods, but I kind of encourage him to try. Okay, I guess there's not much going on in the house yet. You tried. I probably shouldn't store anything in here until I finish decorating it. I don't want to put it into some stray sack and have it replaced by an empty chest. Well, unless I put stuff in here, obviously. I mean, not that I've got anything that I particularly... Well, actually I want to get rid of that mace because it's useless. Don't know if I've really got anything else to put away. Phoenix does good work. Okay, well I was gonna go to the blacksmith lady, buy all her stuff. Oh, it's getting late, should just go to bed I guess. And make my guy some dwarven armor, but it turns out he prefers light armor, so... I'll have to figure out what I'm doing. I mean, I'm already in the middle of a quest line. I'm doing this, something something vile quest. I've got a dog running around somewhere. Who knows where he is? The dog just kind of appears and disappears, which kind of tracks, to be honest. Kinda like owning a cat, yeah. Owning a dog, kinda like owning a cat. It is weird. Some of the follower stuff in this is weird. They don't get their own beds. I can ride around on a horse, but they'll just trail after me on foot.
They don't like to see more people when we work. Gets out of line, I get him back at time.
It's you again. Can't talk. Polish would beat me if I stopped working.
This isn't my girlfriend, though. This is my employee. Like 12 hours apart? Yeah, I can imagine that's... I can imagine that being difficult. You make sure to watch each other sleep because it's the only time you see each other. I guess I'll need to figure out how to make glass armor again. What I should do is get this guy an enchanted magic ring at least. And then we can probably head out of here. Where is the blacksmith lady? I mean, he could be both my girlfriend and my employee. No judgment, but I mean, I don't really know him that well. What time is it? It's like 20 to 9. Why are you not at work? Rename him Monica.
It just feels right somehow. Having this new life as an adventurer. It's what I was meant to do.
But he put so much work into his name. Each girl in Winterhold? Don't think I've met her yet. I had a mercenary called Janessa who was really cool, but she kind of died. And then I traveled for a long time with Vorstag, but he kind of died. Yeah, Janessa, she was like I think a Dark Elf assassin. Yeah, I've not even been to Winterhold. Is the blacksmith lady taking the day off or what? Is she coming? Romance is a generous... I've not encountered anything that I would consider to be romance mechanics. You hire her for only one reason and she doesn't come back usually. You just take her on a suicide mission at the start of the game? I got along great with her. I don't know, I go a place, there's interesting stuff to do there, I do the interesting stuff, and I get levels out of it. 90% of my leveling is crafting stuff, to be honest. I don't think she's coming to work today, I'm gonna give up on this. Yeah, considering that I'm close to having legendary smithing twice. Well, my best combat skill is like 70. I've probably been spending a little bit too much time on the crafting side of things.
Look at the colors.
Okay, I guess we should set off and see if we can get to the next part of this quest line. Maybe I should deposit all my crafting materials before we set off. Nah, forget it. We've not got anything that crazy. I mean, I've been to most places. I think it's just Whiterun and Riften that I've not been to yet. Not Whiterun, Winterhold. Yeah, that's the one. I don't know, there seems to be a lot more going on in the west side of the map than the east side. Stuff keeps dragging me over there. I've not done that much over on that other side of the map. Oh yeah, I said I was going to make that guy a magic ring. Oh well, too late now. Far too late to turn around and just, you know, walk back up there and get him the vital magic item he'll need to survive. Ironically, Solitude is one of the places I have been, although I didn't stay long. There was some unpleasantness. Unworld. Release towards Solitude. Okay. Oop, oop. Hey, didn't see you down there, man. What's going on? Where's the rest of your family?
The north wind chills us to the bone. Let's take a look.
Let me sell you all this junk. Yeah, so when I went to Solitude, the Imperials were about to execute this guy, you know, as Imperials do. And in my experience, a lot of the people that Imperials execute, i.e. me, have done nothing wrong, so I decided to save him. So, you know, I cast a frenzy spell in the middle of the audience, and they beat up the guards, and the guy escaped, and long story short, I can never go back. Why would I do that? Because the Imperials were gonna kill an innocent guy, probably. Look, I wasn't in Skyrim for 30 seconds before the Imperials tried to cut my head off. I don't have a lot of faith in their law enforcement ability. As far as I'm concerned, if the Imperials are trying to execute somebody, that's proof that they're innocent. Yeah, the dress is just for around town. You can't go wandering around town in full ebony. People will stare. You like Grand Soul Gem.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
Good chatting with you, Rusad. Yeah, not joined with anyone. I went to talk with Ulfric Stormcloak, but I didn't like him much. So I would class myself as neutral on Stormcloaks and at war with Imperials. They drew first blood. Is there a pattern of people playing orcs in vampire armor, or why did that specifically concern you? I haven't played Oblivion yet, no. The only other Elder Scrolls game I played is Arena, and a little bit of Daggerfall. Yeah, it's a difficult choice, right? Yeah. The racist jerks or the tyrannical oppressors. Don't like either of them, but for now I'll focus on the ones who are actively trying to kill me. Yeah, I have heard a lot of people say that because they've played Oblivion or what have you, they feel loyal to the Imperials in this game, despite them trying to murder them. Arcane Ebony means melee fighting, so you're using his natural strength. I hate to dishearten you, but I'm an archer. Yeah, I'm not too worried about min-maxing. To be honest, I've not had a lot of trouble in combat. I guess I'm more of a smith than anything, and I guess being an orc is perfect for being a smith. I guess I'm gonna keep heading north for now. Orc is a perfect archer too. I've not been doing sneak archer. When I started playing the game, not knowing anything about builds or whatever, I decided I wanted to be a soldier type, an archer in heavy armor. So why does having a bow mean you gotta be a ranger, you know? I don't want to be a sneaky type.
The life of adventure for a generous fellow traveler. But of course, what would you like to hear?
Sing a song about me.
This one's a favorite of mine.
One-handed plus magic is used most? I thought the stealth archer was what everybody kept going on about, but... Yeah, I'm not super keen on the elves, because they functionally run the Imperials, who are my sworn enemy at this point. Also, as a Dragonborn, I'm kind of a fan of the god of Dragonborn. So, you know, Talos worship is fine by me. I intend to be the next Talos. The meme is about everyone gravitating towards Sneak Archer. Is it not actually a real thing? I'm gonna head that way, but I guess I have to go over here first. These winding paths. Yeah, a long time ago when I was a kid and Skyrim and the like was starting to get really crazy popular. I decided to get into the series by playing through all of them in order. So I played through Arena, which was pretty fun. I mean, it's old and clunky, but it was decent. Then I started playing Daggerfall, and that game just seemed awful. I could not get into it. So my plan to play all the games kind of died there. You know, recently people were suggesting Skyrim would be something fun to stream, so I thought, yeah, I'll play Skyrim, and if I like it, I'll play some of the other ones. So maybe I'll go back and play Morrowind and Oblivion. Sneak attack is 15 times damage. That's ridiculous. Daggers? Oh, is that like, do daggers get boosted sneak attacks? That would make a certain amount of sense. Bow is 6 times, or bow sneak attacks are 3 times. Okay. 3 times is still quite a bit. If I head down here, maybe I can follow the river along. Yeah, I played Dragon's Dogma, but the magic builds were the only classes that I didn't actually play. Started out as the melee guy and then branched off into archery. I left my henchmen with the magic duties. Actually, what things do they have at this camp? Let me take a quick look. I've been here before, I think, so I don't think there'll be anything exciting to do. But they might have a table of some kind. Potions table. I could make some potions. No, you know what? Never mind. I'll make potions when I get back into town and I've got my gear on. Yeah, I've not really explored the sneak skill tree because I've got no sneaking stats. Yeah, I guess you probably have to be able to get very close very quietly to actually get a sneak attack with a dagger. Yeah, I actually do want to get my sneak higher. For one thing, I've got some quests in Solitude where I'm gonna have to sneak if I want to get in there. Yeah, it's something I'll keep working on a little bit whenever I remember to. Is Eric shooting at fish, or I thought I heard arrow fire?
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Jack, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Hope you're having a great day. Jackino F? Jack Enough? How do you pronounce that? Must be Latin, yeah. Going for Infinity Magic to help level? Yeah, I have no idea what Infinity Magic even is. Yeah, I think that's probably it, Buzz. That sounds about right. Oh, there goes my horse. Okay, these Forsworn are a little tougher than the average variety. Excuse me? Where are you going? I assume you have to fight Eric, who's 50,000 miles away. That's probably what's going on there. I know. It seems like there's probably ways to break the game for high magic if you really want to. I found places that continuously set you on fire, so you could probably just hold down the, get a healing spell and tape that button down and be safe forever. Where's the other guy? Alright, well, I'm on foot again. Oh. Bunch of dead Imperials. Must be my lucky day. Ah, there you guys are. Okay. So we can get into this pass, it should lead us all the way there. Yeah, walking the doggo. Yeah, be careful with the spoilers, guys, but, I mean, it's easy enough to say something by accident, don't worry, we're not mad at you guys. I didn't see what the message was, but I trust Phoenix to handle it. If he immediately untimed you out, he obviously didn't say anything too bad. Just purge the message. I am going to Rime Rock Burrow to get the Rueful Axe. Supposedly if I recover that for the Daedric Lord, he'll be friends with Barbas again. And you know, seeing a homeless doggo like that is really heartbreaking, so it's my big priority right now. I wish I still had my horse so I could ride over these mountains. Okay, I actually want to follow these men to the west. Horses in Skyrim all being half mountain goat. Ooh, are those standing stones? What do we got here? Are they the kind that do stuff? They are not the kind that do stuff. Oh. Hello?
We are on the hunt. Meat from fresh kills.
Felt bad because you've allowed a lot that's brushing the line of spoilers, so you had to make an example of someone.
Until next time, we won't return empty-handed.
Okay. Hey, what the? Okay. Not entirely sure what provoked that. Yeah, is that it? They saw my dog and was like, hey, an animal. Let's go eat that. I'm not sure who aggroed who, though. I left dialogue and then suddenly there was combat. I'm not sure who initiated it. I'm never gonna make any orc friends my own age. There's been a lot of trigger-happy people the last couple of sessions. No, the point of leaving strongholds was to make people kneel. There just weren't a lot of career opportunities back at the strongholds, you know? For a strong, independent woman. You got timed out? Phoenix removed the timeout, Dark Reaper. Oh, did it not actually remove it? Yeah, when there's something that Phoenix thinks is a spoiler, what he'll do is he'll time you out and then untime you out. So it deletes your messages but doesn't actually stop you from talking. That's what's supposed to happen. So apologies if it actually timed you out. It's not intentional. Oh, does it not tell you if you get untimed out? That's kind of annoying. Yeah, sorry about that then. Twitch doing Twitch things. I guess we found a... Oh, this looks like another... I think this is a dwarf place. In which case I probably won't go too far into it. I don't know. Maybe this isn't a dwarf place. Yeah. At first glance I thought it was dwarven, but I think it is Nordic. Maybe we'll take a quick poke around while we're here. Nordic places sometimes have shouts.
Never knew a place could be so ancient.
Pull the switch. Pull the switch.
1,000 years old.
Is it a switch or is it just a noose? It might just be a noose. Oh, it probably held up one of these actually. They'll say he's talking dog, but you've never heard this dog talk.
One of Clavicus's little Jess, a wizard named Sebastian Lord, had a daughter who worshipped her seed. When the daughter became a werewolf, it drove Sebastian...
Wait, he barked while talking.
Couldn't stand to see his little girl take on
That's a strange one.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Halfkeys, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Yeah, hope I'll catch you again. Have a good day. Yeah, I don't know why he chooses to bark when he's perfectly capable of talking fluent Tamian? Although I think, I'm not sure, but I think he's a spirit possessing a dog. rather than an actual dog that talks. So maybe the dog barks while the spirit is talking. Tamrielic. Okay. Maybe he can't resist the urge. Yeah, maybe he just compulsively barks. Maybe barking is just so much fun. So you can't really understand it until you become a dog, you know? As a normal human, you just can't bark properly. Good boy. Good boy. I've got candlelight. I don't know if that's the same thing. Ever actually come across him in game yourself? I think I met him near the graveyard place, because I was drawing on the fact that there's 2 storylines involving a dog person there. 2 unrelated storylines involving a dog person, no less. Ah! Oh, Mage Light is the upgraded candlelight, huh? Interesting. Yeah, I'm not really much of a mage. Oh. Transmutation is the only magic that I've really practiced, and it's really just the one spell. This dog is the most durable follower that I've ever had. I think the recommended way to play this game is to start this doggo's quest line and then never finish it, so you've always got him with you. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but he seems to be indestructible. Strange. Sounded like it came from behind me. Whoop. Time? Oh, for ending the stream? Yeah.
Give up while you still can. I can take you.
Maybe I can finish this dungeon. Optimistic? I guess it depends how big it is. See, I don't mind overrunning a little bit, because I'm not doing my usual evening stream tonight. And I did start a little late. But obviously the reason that I'm not doing my evening stream tonight is because I've been super ill recently, and I'm trying to take it slow. So it probably doesn't make sense to do a massive stream this afternoon. Every time I try and do too much, I end up ill again. Can an orc say to an orc, no one messes with an orc? I mean, as long as they don't mess with the orc while saying it, I suppose. Yeah, orc life is very peaceful because of the strict process of not messing with each other. It makes perfect sense.
I wonder what the ancient Nords used this place for.
That's probably why one of the reasons I had to leave the stronghold. I like messing with people. Oh, there is so a secret door hidden behind there. It's gotta be. Have you ever seen a cupboard that looks more like a secret door? 'Cause I haven't. Don't think I can open it from this side, though. The big book says no mess. You're implying all orcs talk like thugs, Phoenix? Outrageous racism. I'm sick of the oppression that my orcish fellows have faced in this land. Can't stand all this racism. Nords are also racist. Every last Nord is a racist. I'll have you know I've read several books. I've got this one book. I think I've still got it with me. Oh no, I must have deposited it back at the house. I had a book that I was carrying around for a while to occasionally read out loud because of how much it hurts Phoenix. It's the one that talks about how clearly Alduin and Akatosh are the same person. I mean, obviously. Nords are the only people who think they're not the same person. And what do they know? Bear handle? Wolf handle? Snake handle? Fox handle? I know the orc lady in Markarth wanted a book for her apprentice, so presumably she reads. I have not read The Lusty Argonian. Were I to encounter that one, I might not read it out loud on stream, you know? I might just, you know, think twice about that. The 4 totems. They all demand your attention if you are to proceed. Guys, I think we're about to get a puzzle. For the first time in this game. So the first fear is all, the second fear is none. 30 is what it can, preferably number 1. I've read a couple of books. There's some books I've mostly tried not to read them because even if I read them out loud, it's probably kind of boring to watch on stream. But I found the odd one that's just so interesting. I've had to turn the pages. Some of the books in this game are really good. All must be activated in order if you wish to go home. 4 through the second, but only when... Okay, wait, what have we actually got? Snake? Is that a wolf? A fox. Snake, fox, bear, wolf. Snake, fox, bear, wolf. Sometimes find letters to families on dead bodies in game. Oof. I'd have thought the one that fears none would be the bear, but then again, these are all predators. I mean, the bear's the only one that's not an outright predator, really. I presume the snake is the one that eats what it can. Snakes... I don't know. So wolves fear only when alone, that probably makes sense. So wolf fourth, bear second, fox first, snake third? So fox, bear, snake, wolf, I think. Fox, bear, snake, wolf.
Wonder if any of my ancestors ever walked these roads.
I assume I got something wrong because Draugr came out. Yeah, it'd be kind of cool if you can find the person connected to them and deliver the message. I kind of worry about the new companion I've got, Eric, because you know, in game I know his dad. If he dies, have I got to go tell his dad about what happened? Wouldn't feel super good. Okay, so I guess I got that wrong? Yeah, he went to live on a farm. That doesn't make sense. He was born on a farm. I don't know, which of these fears all? If it's not the fox, I mean they're all pretty much apex predators, right? With a few good riddles. I feel like it's the first puzzle I've encountered in the game. I mean, it's got to be wolves last, right? Because they're the only one that lives in a group. So it'd only be significant. The alone part would only be significant there. Do snakes eat? Do foxes eat snakes? Maybe it's snake, bear, fox, wolf. Oh, okay, there we go. I did not know that foxes ate snakes. You alright? Nice, Dark Reaper. We solved it together. Snakes are scared of everything. Yeah, you didn't help, but that doesn't mean that we didn't solve it together. I guess... Obviously here in the UK, all of our snakes are pretty chill. But I guess that encourages us to think of overseas snakes as being super deadly in comparison. Like, the snakes here certainly will hide from everything, but I assume if I ever see a snake outside of the UK, it will instantly kill everything. Aren't there like pythons and things that will just crush you whole? And in Australia, the floor is made out of snakes, and they're all poisonous.
Here seems to be about death, burial urns, crypts, funeral shrouds. It's a bit depressing.
They do it out of fear. I guess that's fair. A native land, one bite and you're dead, yeah. You don't often see snakes around here, but they mostly just mind their own business. We only get tiny, non-poisonous snakes in the UK, so yeah, those are kind of scared of everything, but at their size, you don't really blame them. How long does this go on for? I should have immediately trusted Phoenix when he said, you can't actually do this in the time that you have, but I'm committed to it now. If I say any of that out loud, he'll know that he was right. Ah! Step through a door and instantly doing a Squall Leonhardt end of Disc 1 cosplay. Isn't that just the worst? I mean, it kind of does, Phoenix. At least ending the dungeon would be a good finishing point. If I end now, halfway through the dungeon, it's worse than ending at the start. It's not just the sunk cost, I've actively made things worse. A hat with robot snakes in it, just hopping around. I mean, they made some pretty ridiculous headwear in the old days. People used to genuinely wear hats with like bird cages and stuff in them. You know, you go into a dungeon, you never know how big it's going to be. I don't, but my followers usually do. Pretty good chance if I dodge a trap, my follower's going to step on it and hit me with it. They tend to do very little damage. All the traps in actual dungeons do like a fifth of, like a tenth of my health at most. Just a tiny bit off my health bar. But then this one time I was visiting the Dreamer Museum, and it turned out they had an exhibit on live dwarven traps. I don't know. I just stepped into one of the exhibit rooms, and suddenly a chainsaw cut me in half and insta-killed me. Yeah. It was worse at level 1, but I've never felt endangered by a trap. Aside from that one in the Dwarf Museum. That was just death itself. There wasn't a sign up or anything. It's outrageous. I have to write a letter. To whom it may concern, I was visiting the Dwemer Museum last weekend when an unmarked chainsaw cut me clean in half. I hadn't saved in about half an hour, so you can imagine how frustrated I was. There we go. Should get texture mods to just make the game look a little prettier, or to make the game look a little more Thomas the Tank Engine. It's starting to look like it might be the right way. There was another path back there. I think he missed. I don't know how you miss with a shout, but I think he... Oh, never mind. They're fighting another guy. He's probably the one shouting. Yeah, just install all mods. Running 4,000 mods. Just 4K mods. Oh, 4K oh, I get you. Resolution. I get you now. Ah, Barbus. I was just gonna shoot that guy who looks clearly different to the other ones on the shelf, and therefore is obviously gonna get back up. $40K mod. Fear the Emperor's Wrath. Sensei Pony, hi. How are you doing? It's going pretty good. I've once again gotten no plot done this session because there was a cave and I thought interesting stuff might be in here. So now I'm fighting Draugr. To whoever was asking earlier, this is how you end up level 44 and still have not visited most major cities. But I've got a cool immortal doggo, so you know, I feel like the more I stall out, the better. Okay. Oh, he looked like he was going to move. I presume I lose the doggo once I finish this quest line. Uh-oh. Whenever I... Oh, yeah. Bone is a kind of stone, though. So it makes sense it would make the same noise. You know, we kind of laughed at Eric when he named himself Eric the Slayer. But to say that he's, like, never been in combat before... Like, I hired him for his first job, like, an hour ago. Doing a pretty good job of scything through these ancient undead. Kid's a natural. There's also an Easter egg to a real person. Oh yeah? Did somebody like win a contest to be in the game? I do always love stuff like that. Yeah, I need to start out. He asked me to bring him melee stuff, but he does seem to prefer his bow. So I don't know. What quest am I doing? Oh, who's hurting me? In theory, I'm doing the quest for Barbas here, the talking dog. I need to go get an axe for him so that his master will be friends with him again. But then I found this tiny little dungeon which I thought I'd explore on the way, and it turns out that it's a massive dungeon, so I guess I'm doing this now. I mean, there's a bunch of paths I've not even been down. This place is huge. I wasn't expecting this.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Sensei Pony, thank you so much for the follow.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
And Commander Dark Reaper, really appreciate it. Thanks for the follow, both of you. Welcome to the failings. You're heading off? Okay, thanks for being here, Dark Reaper. Catch you again. Yeah, later. Come on, there's got to be I've got to be nearly at the end by now. I'll step around the next corner and there'll be a shout waiting for me and we can all go home happy. Okay, that didn't hit me, but whatever. Okay, we've reached the spider section of the dungeon. That usually means we're at the end. This is probably like the endgame dungeon or something. I should have realized how significant this place was when I encountered the first actual puzzle in this game. Yeah, did Eric the Slayer win a contest to be in this or something? Uh-oh. I know in the original Kingdom Hearts, one of the bonus bosses, the Kurt Zeiser, is named after a real person who won a contest to be in the game. I assume they're probably planning to make him a minor NPC or something, and then he turned out to have a really cool name. If he'd been named Bob McBobley, probably instead of making him a bonus boss, they would have made him a shopkeeper. So he got pretty lucky on that one. Having the dog around is the best thing, just for the occasional subtitled woof. Especially given that this guy can speak fluent English. He's not woofing because it's the only way he knows how to communicate, he's woofing because he wants to. You giving up on me, Phoenix? Alright, well thanks for being here. Hopefully I'm almost done. There can't be much more to this, right? It's like the largest dungeon I've ever found, right as I wanted to finish. go. One quick dungeon and then I'll be at a good finishing point. Anyway, thanks for being here as always, Phoenix. Hope you have a good evening. This is looking like the end of the place. Who's Dylan? What's he Quillon about? Nice, level up. That stamina, more carry weight, please. So, I guess I want the glass smithing next then, because I want to make some good armor for my guy. Well, I guess he's meant to be like I guess he's meant to be a stealth archer. Oop. Draugr Death Overlord. Oh, no, not the ebony bow. The ebony arrow, please. And I've only apparently got one of them. And I'm sure it'll default back to my cheapest arrows after that. Whatever. Okay, that was easier than I was expecting, to be honest. That guy was the boss fight, right? I have to be at the end now. Look at all this junk he was carrying. Well, guarding, I guess.
It just feels right.
I keep wanting to call this guy Vorstag and catching myself. Apparently this guy's inventory is full as well. What stuff am I carrying that I can just chuck? Maybe I've got 100 different bowls and stuff. I couldn't melt those down, so they're pretty much useless. A hammer? Can I do anything with a mammoth tusk?
Lead on.
Whatever, I can walk again. Here we go. What do you got for me? Tempest, Whirlwind Sprint. Oh boy. Well, the good news is I've maxed out my Whirlwind Sprint. Bad news is this guy, I guess. Oh, You guys alive down there? Volsung. Prices are 20% better, carry 20 points more, and can breathe underwater. Huh. Okay, if I got some junk that I can chuck. There we go. Interesting. So that looks like that other cursed mask that we got. I don't know if there's a connection there. Black ice is empty. Oh. Let me fill that back up. Thanks for catching that. Okay, we got a new shout. I guess we're done here. Yeah, I've got some spare Grand Souls lying around. Probably for when I make this guy some good armor. Alright then. Excuse me.
What?
Not sure if that really seemed to do anything different. Oh well. I didn't hear the extra lines come out. But yeah, I got a cool mask out of it. And if I remember right, this mask took me to some sort of mask puzzle, so I think I probably used this there. So that's the most exciting thing here. I got one of the pieces we need for the puzzle. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap up there, guys. We made it to the end of a dungeon. What an excellent spot to finish the session. I'm glad we waited. I know there were naysayers. But we got through. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I've had a good afternoon. It's been good company today. So yeah, thanks for being here. Nice to meet all the new people in Phoenix. Thanks for being here as always. Doing your mod stuff. So next time I'm playing Skyrim will probably be Thursday. But I should be back tomorrow afternoon when I'll be playing Bloodborne. So I think we're probably gonna go host Pretzel Punch, who I think is playing an old Xena game. Interesting. So we'll go say hi over there. So thanks for being here, everybody. Hope to catch you next time. Have a good day, everyone.